So I did touch on the Liberal candidate Paul Chiang. I don't know which one is right. In another video, but I wanted to talk about it and actually talk about the facts and everything because I kind of just glazed over it because it's definitely becoming a major topic of the election right now for the Liberal Party. So this is just this is a CBC article just to give you an idea of what we're talking about. So Toronto area Liberal candidate apologized for suggesting people claim China's bounty on Conservative. Liberal candidate running for re-election in a battleground Greater Toronto Area riding is apologizing after suggesting people attempt to claim a Chinese bounty on local Conservative candidate. Paul Chiang, the Liberal candidate for Markham Unionville, suggests during a local Chinese language media news conference in January that people should claim the bounty on Joe Tay, currently running for the Conservatives in the Toronto riding of Don Valley North. To everyone here, you can claim the $1 million bounty if you bring him to Toronto's Chinese consulate, Chiang said, according to Toronto's Association for Democracy in China. He hasn't denied making the comments and has issued an apology in a social media post on Friday. The comments I made were deplorable and complete lapse of judgment on the seriousness of the matter. The former police officer wrote, "I sincerely apologize and deeply regret my comments." In December, Hong Kong police put out a bounty and an arrest warrant for Tay worth 1 million Hong Kong, with 1 million Hong Kong dollars, I guess, roughly 184,000, and other Chinese democracy advocates. Tay is a founder of Canadian-based NGO Hong Konger Station. The warrants were largely seen as the Hong Kong government targets critics based abroad. At the time, the Foreign Minister, Melanie Joly, denounced the bounties. This is an attempt by Hong Kong authorities to conduct transnational repression abroad, including by issuing threats, intimidation, or coercion against Canadians or those in Canada, will not be tolerated, she said in a statement in December. And it goes on from there. So, I fully agree. The comments that this Liberal candidate made are absolutely deplorable. And it's great that he apologized, but one, the Conservative candidate did not accept the apology, which he doesn't have to. I don't blame him. Shouldn't have to even have to deal with any of that shit. This is a very important campaign, and saying that kind of stuff, especially in an area that apparently has a lot of Asian people in it, is very stupid. It's incredibly stupid. What I don't understand is why the Liberal Party is still backing this person. They have another 28 days. They could easily find, within a week probably, another candidate that you could quickly vet and get in there. Hell, at this point, if you ran the riding even without a candidate, you're probably better off than continuing to allow this to go on. I watched Carney's thing about housing developments and everything, his big announcement for housing, and that's all the reporters wanted to talk about was this whole incident and trying to understand why the Liberals are not removing this guy from the riding. This isn't going to go away. Pierre's going to make a big deal about it. He's not going to let it go. There are a lot of people that are incredibly pissed off about this. There are people asking for the RCMP to look into this candidate now. This is one of Carney's first big mistakes on the campaign trail, is not removing this candidate immediately. I understand that, sometimes you're concerned that if you remove a good Liberal candidate, but he's not a good Liberal candidate anymore. He screwed up. These comments are not going to go away, So, Carney needs to just take the loss, remove this guy immediately, and hope to God that the damage that's already been done by him not removing him immediately will not continue to follow him. So that's my opinion on it. There you go. And I'm just going to link this video to every single person who brings it up from now, because I agree. It was a huge mistake of Carney not to remove him. That candidate should not be representing the Liberals.